Hello, Sagittarius. This is Barb with Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your monthly tarot reading for June 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you happen to be new to my channel, welcome. And please take a moment and subscribe to help support my channel. All right, as always, take what resonates, leave the rest. So let's jump in and take a look at your cards for this month. First week, Sagittarius, Major Arcana card, the Fool. I like it. Second week, Three of Cups. Good. Third week, Five of Cups. And your last week in June, you have the Seven of Pentacles. All right, Sagittarius, picking up strong energy in regards to relationships around you. For some of you, you're kind of going in one direction where there's something new, fresh, and exciting. For others, maybe kind of a sudden change of heart, so to speak. So starting with your first week, you have the Major Arcana card, the Fool. So there is something where you're jumping in with both feet, kind of taking that leap of faith. So definitely there could be a new relationship where you're putting yourself out there, you're being vulnerable, and there's something new, someone new coming in. We see this Fool dropping all the cards. So really kind of putting yourself out there this first week, Sagittarius. And I am picking up possibly for some Sagittarians, and this might only resonate with a few of you, that possibly an existing friendship might turn into something more. So the Fool card is certainly something new coming in, going in a new direction, maybe a new job, possibly where you're living, maybe a new project, new studies, research, anything where you're just kind of jumping in and seeing where it takes you. Definitely can be in regards to relationships. Just an energy here of not needing to know all the details and how things are going to come out or work out. I'm just almost picking up, you just want to be the first in line, Sagittarius. Clarifying card for this. You have the Two of Cups. So yeah, definitely, there can definitely be some kind of partnership here in the first week. So for the single Sagittarians, if you're really putting yourself out there, you could be successful in meeting someone this week. Someone who has similar interest. So you might try putting yourself out there more at places that you personally enjoy. You know, whatever you have an interest in. So like, of course, if you love reading, maybe you might bump into somebody at the bookstore. And I am just still picking up the energy for a few Sagittarians that somebody that is currently a friend could become something more. But Two of Cups, definitely feelings, desires. It could also pertain to a business partnership, being on the same page with somebody else in regards to starting a business. This could be something that you do or had started as a hobby, Sagittarius, and now you're maybe getting a partner to take care of a certain aspect of the business for you. So definitely with the Fool card, there is something new that you're just leaping in, not worried about the woulda, shoulda, couldas. Tea leaf card message for this week. You have Teapot. It says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So this is also like a tight bond or union where it could actually develop into something more is what I'm picking up. Possibly somebody that you might meet this week will end up being like your best friend in the near future. Second week in June, you have the Three of Cups. This definitely could be in regards to what the Fool card represents for you. Some new endeavor where you're meeting like-minded people that support you, Sagittarius. People that assist you, encourage you with your, in regards to your gifts and talents. Very much an energy here of possibly, what you're jumping into could be some group that you joined. It could be in regards to the job that you do. Could be maybe a new job where people are far more supportive than your previous job. This 3 numerology is new beginnings. So it's right after the Fool card. So good indication that you're going to be very happy. This is how you're feeling, very supportive. You're feeling love and happiness with this 3 of Cups. And it's something recently coming in. So possibly this leap of faith that you're taking with the Fool card, just jumping into something new. By the 2nd week, this is certainly how you're going to be feeling. Supported, happy, definitely can be relationships, friendships, some kind of bond as well. Clarifying card for this 3 of Cups. And you have the Knight of Wands. So this Knight is bringing in the change here. And the Knight of Wands is your card in energy, Sagittarius. So you are creating this wonderful change that's coming in. This change is in regards to your personal growth, being surrounded by supportive people, possibly the new direction, endeavor, circumstance, situation with the Fool card. Could be a place of employment. You could be changing jobs, going to a place where people really value your gifts and talents. So increasing your personal power in this 2nd week. And the Knights, they bring about movement, travel, change, and you're the one behind it, as this is certainly here, your card in energy. So it's really emphasized here in the 2nd week. Tea leaf card message. Throne, position of authority. An indication with this tea leaf message, you're, I almost feel like whatever it is, you're climbing the ladder. There's stairs here. I don't know if you can tell, but you're moving up is what this indicates. That you could be now or soon will be in a position of authority. So for some Sagittarians, this is definitely work-related, possibly changing jobs here with the Fool card. That's certainly an indication that you're just diving in, maybe a new field, a new company. This is going to be where your cards are indicating that you're going to really fit in. Like-minded people, they support you, appreciate you. You're going to be in a position of authority. So tremendous, personal growth here in the 2nd week. 3rd week, Sagittarius, 5 of Cups. There might be something with whatever you jumped into with the Fool card that you're missing what you had before. It's about the best way I can explain this energy that I'm picking up. Now, over here, you do still have 2 upright cups. That's a couple of options, a couple of different directions you could go in. Certainly, this is how you're feeling with it being the cups energy. So possibly, if indeed you're moving, like where you're living, or possibly moving where you work, you might be missing some of the people you enjoyed working with or living with. 5 is an energy of shaking things up. And maybe by the 3rd week, whatever you jumped into, here with the Fool card, you're kind of feeling what you're missing out on or what has really changed for you. But I do feel this is short-lived energy. Maybe you got used to a certain way that people responded to you. And from what your cards are indicating, you're now being supported. You're now surrounded by people that kind of share the same interests. But I do feel that this very quick change with the Fool card energy, it's kind of catching up to you as to something that I think you're just missing. So I just don't think this energy is going to be around very long, but it could be something that you feel that you're missing out on in some manner. For some of you, if you're getting settled into a new place of employment, you might not have as much free time as you did before. You need to get settled in. You need to get everything up and running, so to speak. So if you are indeed in a position, of authority, you might have to work longer. You might have to do a little bit more in this new position. So maybe missing a little bit of the freedom that you possibly had before. All right, clarifying card here for the Five of Cups. You have the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is in regards to love. So it could be in regards to a person you might not be able to spend as much time with, possibly whoever this Two of Cups might be representing, or even the teapot message here. You know, friendship with someone. You might not be able to see them as much as you would like due to this new venture that you jumped into. Now, this can also be a desire with the Knight of Cups. So just kind of missing something that maybe has ended or something that's no longer available to you. But again, you know, you have two upright cups. You have new things coming in. So I feel this is short-lived energy, maybe even though it might not necessarily apply, but kind of like when you feel homesick. It's kind of like that kind of energy. Tea leaf card message, shield. You need to defend yourself. Maybe that's what's prompting the Five of Cups. Maybe you didn't have to do that previously. Certainly if you're in a new job, you're going to have to prove yourself. So this is kind of, this is very much a time sensitive thing. So somewhere around this third week here, you might need to defend yourself. And there's another message with the shield card about be sure to accept any help that is coming your way, you know, in this third week. Even though you've always maybe been very independent, Sagittarius, you can use all the help you can get, you know, whatever this is going to be pertaining to. Something that could be showing up from your past, where possibly for some of you, you might have ended a recent relationship. There could be something where you really do have to stand up for yourself. And I do feel that, you know, your Three of Cups card here, you have supportive people around you that you can that can help you out and come to your aid. Last week here, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Definitely kind of like a timeout card to see where you're at, because at the beginning of the month, you have the Fool card, jumping into something and not worrying about repercussions or where you're going to end up. So now you've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is pretty much in regards to what you jumped into, what you've been working on or working towards. Certainly could be a project, a business, your job, a relationship. So this is kind of like review energy as to what do you need to change, something that you're assessing, like the situation. And this last week, definitely, you can be thinking about possibly what you're disappointed with here with the Five of Cups. Because this 7 numerology to this card is dealing with things that you have no control over. And obviously, you know, the shield card is coming up where you need to defend yourself. So could be something that you didn't see coming, but I do feel you've got supportive people around you. But Seven of Pentacles is that 7 numerology is having to deal with things of that nature that you don't have control over. And maybe you did previously. Maybe that's what you're disappointed about here, that you had complete control over situations, circumstances. This could be definitely in regards to the job that you do, and especially if you're in a position of authority now, Sagittarius, you're being held responsible for your group or department, whatever you are in charge of. So that certainly could play into the picture here, and definitely where you might need to explain yourself, defend yourself. Now, clarifying card for the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, you have the Hermit. Okay, really going deep on this one, making sure, you know, you are weighing the pros and cons and asking yourself, you know, what you set out on with the Fool card at the beginning of the month. You know, it's all good here in the first half of the month, but definitely a hiccup here in the third week, Sagittarius, where possibly kind of getting homesick or regretting something that you're missing here. with these 3 overturned cups. So, time of assessment. And then the Hermit really going deep for the answers that you're looking for. So definitely last week here is time of review, maybe seeing if you did the right thing or you need to change something. Last message, tea leaf card message. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. I think you're going to realize that you made the best decision, Sagittarius, as I really like the energy. And the second week here, your personal growth here. You've got like-minded people around you, and possibly, you received a promotion. So with the wind chimes as your final message, that's a sign of peace. Peace and harmony, as it says on the card. So what you dove into the first week, by the end of the month, you might be a little bit second-guessing yourself, Sagittarius, but I think you're going to realize it was absolutely for the best. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please remember to subscribe, help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Sagittarian family.